you know, when we first made the chicken, my wife and I both looked at each other. You know, we pulled it out of the SousVide Supreme. I put it out on the plate. We looked at each other, said, okay, here we go. And then when we cut into it, we saw the juice. We saw how great it looked. But still the test was it had to hit our lips. And so once it did, we just looked at each other and said, chicken? It was chicken, but it was chicken unlike we had ever tasted before. It was that good. The SousVide Supreme actually cooks the meal all in one at the time that you want it. And perfect every time. You can, a microwave has the ability to overcook very quickly. If your finger misses the 1 and hits the 5, you're in trouble. On the SousVide Supreme, that's not possible. The temperature readouts right on it. You see 146 degrees if that's what you want. That's what you're going to get every time. Most people do think that time is what cooks things. You know, you leave a hamburger on the grill for an hour, it's going to be it's going to be well done. Well, it's not well done because of the hour. It's well done because it took an hour to get up to the temperature that makes it well done. And with the SousVide Supreme, your temperature is constant. And so once you realize that, and if you want something at 146 degrees, once it gets there, it's going to stay there. It's not going to change. And so that gives you the time to play with of a half hour, 45 minutes, and in some case 24 hours, where the quality of food will stay exactly the same. But you could take a piece of meat and put it in there, and a day later have a steak, have a piece of red meat that is done exactly the way you want it, which is the apprehension of a lot of people, because how do you test the temperature? You can nail it every time. And it's really something that I think somebody could use and be able to kind of fool their friends and think, well, where'd you go? All of a sudden you went to cooking school, because it would come out that perfect. I mean, it's flawless. I honestly don't see the ability to make a mistake, and I'm pretty skeptical. I tried. One of the other things that I thought was useful for us is the ability to be able to take the food, put it in your vacuum sealed pouch and put it in the refrigerator, even if you're not going to put it right into the sous vide. So you can actually on a Sunday plan your meals for the entire week, which to me is a great benefit. And so even if you want to do it every morning, you can still put them in the refrigerator, and you can take these packets out and place them in the SousVide Supreme, and they're ready to go at night. So you can plan a whole week's meals very easily. Whether somebody is a great cook, a great chef, has been to cooking school, or is just starting out, I think everybody will be able to see value in this, and the ability to be able to have confidence, to be able to cook for other people, which is what everybody loves to do, and entertain more. It really takes a little bit of the guesswork out, and it takes a little bit of the ability to mess it up out of it. And so I think in the end, I couldn't see anybody who wouldn't be happy with it once they try it.